This tutorial shows how to navigate the Lincoln Institute's data visualization tool, the Place database. As you're watching, feel free to pause so you can follow along. You can explore the data in a few different ways. You can zoom in on the map by double-clicking anywhere, or by using the zoom controls located on the right side of the page. Another way is to use the search bar located at the top of the page. To focus on a specific place of interest, such as Cambridge, Mass., or an actual address, such as the address of the Lincoln Institute, the map will zoom to this location and outline it in orange. Or you can change the search option to look for a census tract, block group, etc. Hover over the word Map on the menu bar toward the top of the page, and the different data categories will appear in a drop-down menu. From here, you have the option of picking data layers, of which you can only view one at a time, or data points, lines, and polygons, of which you can view multiple at the same time. Clicking on a dataset will open up the data on the map and open a data layer or data point menu box on the right side of the page. For most data layers, you can change the year, the variable, and the level the data is shaded by, which can range from block group up to the state level. The ranges appear in a default color, but you can change the color and the ranges by clicking on the corresponding menu. If you want to see where the data came from and download the actual dataset, click Source underneath the dataset name in the menu box. This opens a new window and takes you to the data directory. You can then choose which dataset you want to download by clicking on its name. Back at the map, you can print or share the data you have visualized. Clicking Print will turn your map into a PDF. It will take a moment for the site to create the document. Clicking Share will give you a few options to choose from. You can get a unique URL, you can email your map, or share it on social media. To clear your map of the data, click on the X in the data layer menu. You can also click on the Clear Map button in the top right of the page. Let's change the location and look at some different data. The other type of data available on the map is points, lines, and polygons. There are a few datasets in this section. Clicking on the dataset you want opens the Data Points menu. You can search within the data points or filter the data. There are many variables to filter by. Another way to open data is by clicking the box in the top right that says Boundaries and Overlays. You can have any of these open at the same time as another data layer. To clear your map of the data, click Clear Map. An interesting feature of the map is the Match option. Let's say you want to find what areas near Albuquerque, New Mexico have a high residential vacancy rate and low aggregate housing and transportation costs. First, type in Albuquerque. This will get your map centered in that area. Then, click on the Match button at the top of the page. The Match tool will open, where you can select the attributes of the locations you're looking for. The match will occur at the lowest possible area available for the data, which tends to be the block group or census tract. So you may need to zoom in closer to see the purple areas on the map indicating the places that match your search criteria. You can change the level at which the match occurs to get smaller or larger match areas. In the Data Layers menu, you can also modify the ranges for each indicator. For example, the match found places where the percent of income spent on housing and transportation is between 18 and 50%. But you want to lower that threshold to 35%. Just drag the triangle over the range or type 35% in the box. The match will recalculate and your map will show in purple the places that match that criteria. We hope you find this tool useful.